The Philippines, being an archipelago, contains various bodies of waters that are around, between, and connecting the 7,641 islands of the country. This makes the Philippines a marine biodiversity hotspot as it contains thousands of marine species. Part of these marine species are the endangered giant clam, whale shark or commonly known as butanding, and the world-famous pawikan. Unfortunately, there is an ongoing threat caused by illegal wildlife trade. Worldwide, there is an estimated value of illegal wildlife trade of $10 billion to $23 billion. In the Philippines, this accounts for the $1 billion of illegal wildlife trade. In Philippine currency, this is approximately 50 billion pesos. As a response, the Philippines signed a Republic Act No. 9147, also known as the Wildlife Resources Conservation and Protection Act, which part of its objectives is to regulate the collection and trade of wildlife. Fines and imprisonment involving illegal trade of wildlife have their corresponding penalties. Penalties involve imprisonment as brief as 10 days and as long as 4 years, and an amount as low as 200 pesos and as high as 300,000 pesos.
Now, you might ask, what are the marine species commonly involved in legal trade? It might not come as a surprise to you that the wildlife mentioned before are also involved in illegal trade. Turtles seem like a consistent target among illegal fishers, and in the Philippines there's no exception. The hawksbill turtle, Erythemocles embrecada, and the Philippine forest turtle, Sieben rockelia latensis, are hunted off the coast of Palawan for their meat to be used as exotic food, their skin to be used as leather for goods, and for their shells to be used to make jewelry and other decorative items. The Philippine forest turtle is also illegally traded to be pets for the buyers. Under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, or CITES, the hawksbill turtle is banned from global trade, and both turtles are protected under Philippine law. Another common target for illegal fishing is the thresher shark, Alopias pelagicus, found in the waters around Cebu. Its meat is used for local favorites such as fish balls and tempura, while its fins are used by the Chinese for the aptly named shark's fin soup. Like the turtles, the thresher shark is a protected animal, especially in Cebu. Being one of the most endangered clams in the world, the giant clam Trigacna gigas, found around Palawan, is also a protected species under the Wildlife Resources Conservation and Protection Act, but this does not stop criminals from fishing it for its shells to sell as decoration. Unsurprisingly, most, if not all, of the mentioned animals are some level of endangered and are protected by local and international organizations. But as we can see, illegal wildlife trade is still rampant.
Illegal wildlife trade can have various impacts ecologically, economically, and legally. The ecological impacts of illegal wildlife trading can have a detrimental effect not only on the targeted species but also to other non-target species that can cause a long-term deterioration in the ecosystem. Illegal harvesting of species causes a decline in population, causing alteration in the genetic structure of the species, increasing the risk of extinction. Loss of species due to illegal wildlife trading further causes ecological imbalance, disrupting the ecological interactions and food chains. Illegal wildlife trading also affects legal and sustainable economic activities. In the Philippines alone, the illegal wildlife trading is estimated at 50 billion pesos per year, causing losses in various aspects such as ecotourism and wildlife management. Legal concerns surrounding illegal wildlife trading are also significant. Violations include national and international laws and regulation. Globally, the CITES, or Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, is an agreement that is designed to regulate the international trade of endangered and threatened species. Locally, the Wildlife Resources Conservation and Protection Act of 2001, or RA 9147, indicates the penalties that can be enacted for illegal possession of any wildlife. In particular, those penalties include a fine of 200 to 300,000 and a possible jail time of 10 days to 4 years. It is important to note that legal and sustainable wildlife trade, when managed properly, can provide economic benefits, support conservation efforts, and contribute to local livelihoods. However, illegal trade undermines these potential benefits. leading to negative economic and ecological impacts on both local and national communities. So why are we still resorting to these illegal trades?
How can we actually stop illegal wildlife trading? Combating illegal trade presents inherent challenges. It involves tackling both ends of the trade, namely the supply side and the demand side. In the demand side, there are various elements from where illegal wildlife trafficking may occur, whether it may be trophies from sports and recreation, or luxury foods and delicacies, scientifically unproven medicines and health products, or demand for exotic pets. We can meet these consumer challenges by educating the masses about the ecological implications of wildlife trade, by raising awareness for dwindling populations of species, and by creating substitutes for illegal seafood products. In the supply side, tighter enforcement is necessary to fully eliminate illegal trade. Some challenges we need to overcome are data collection for methods of illegal activities, advancements of monitoring mechanisms in illegal fishing hotspots, increased barriers from the source to the global market, and accounting of populations of high-risk and critical species. As these may seem like a monumental task, we seek innovation and advancements in the field of illegal wildlife trading mitigation, as real-world problems can be alleviated by technological solutions.
As responsible citizens and aspiring electronic engineering students, it is our collective responsibility to address this pressing issue of increasing rates of illegal trade of marine species. The advancement of technology, particularly in our field, offers promising avenues to develop innovative solutions. One example is adopting the widespread use of Internet of Things system in monitoring. Wireless sensor networks and GPS-enabled monitoring can easily be adopted to track animals and to foster better understanding of animal behaviors. GPS provides a cost-effective means to track dolphins or whales, and recent advancements have added sensor capabilities and improved battery life to enable richer data to be reported. However, this is only the start. As IoT continues to develop, sensor networks will be able to offer better monitoring and become cheaper and smaller, opening up opportunities to gain data about smaller animals. Another solution we see that has huge potential is the use of artificial intelligence. There's actually a project ongoing right now in the Philippines by DENR called Global Environment Facility, which combats environmental organized crime. They were able to mine and create a database from a list of 158 species of threatened flora and fauna. They were gathered from various online sites such as Flickr, Google News, Twitter, and YouTube. Mining data from digital platforms has existed for years. However, recent innovations allowed for filtering platforms that are used for online crime and investigation activities. Authorities can now easily identify vital insights, patterns, and trends through artificial intelligence, machine learning, and natural language processing.
So, to summarize, illegal wildlife trade is bad, of course. We presented the ecological and economic consequences of illegal wildlife trade in the Philippines and also around the world. We discussed the marine species often involved in this, and we offered various solutions to combat the illegal wildlife trade, demand side and the supply side, and even technological advancements. But these solutions are large scale and may be too hard to handle. So, what can a simple marine species loving person like you can do to help combating the illegal wildlife trade? First, when visiting as tourists, make sure to be conscious in going to places that may be linked to wildlife trafficking. Selfie opportunities with animals are commonly used to attract tourists. Buy sustainable products and say no to endangered and exotic animal products. Be conscious with trying unusual meals that may include exotic animals. Choose the right pet. Be aware of the trafficked animals used as pets. And lastly, if you suspect wildlife trade, report the crime. Also, support movements and or charities which aim to combat illegal wildlife trade. One step at a time, baby steps are still steps, and just like this baby turtle taking baby steps to reach the ocean, these baby steps can combat the illegal wildlife trade.